Okay, so I thought I'd talk a bit about Edm Foundations too, for two reasons. One, to show you the sounds and stuff that I've made, obviously, and two, maybe give someone, or maybe give people inspiration as to how to lay things out in order to get, like a more coherent workflow with it. So I'll start by going through the sounds before I get to the patches. Very short, clean kicks. So where I've gone with the snares is I want kind of noisy off-kilt ones rather than your standard generic snare. And I've got another array of them as well. So these ones are from Edm Foundations 1 because they were really good. Edm Foundations is probably the most used pack out of all of mine that I use. I've filled it up more than once. So we've got our rides, got your tom, so you can do your rolls. And with the chords, I wanted stuff nice and bright. And the vocals, because this makes it really easy to sort of really easy to come up with kind of sub melodies. 1 second. Now for this kind of genre, you're mainly concentrating on kick, snares, hi-hats, rides, chords, vocals, and then we've got bass down below, which is essentially just Reese's. And the reason I've done that is if you run out of channels and you've got an audio channel free, you could easily use that as a Reese line, or this one, which is why they're long. So even if you play it on a higher note, you've still got some time before you have to hit the next note, otherwise there's a gap. Okay, on to patches. This is way more interesting. So you've got your generic Reese there, and this whole row is Reese's. Now the way I've laid out the Reese's, oscillator sync, detuning the oscillators. On the Reese's, I've set through to pitch bend or glide. So you know where you are with that one. And then you've got filter envelope, that does what it says on the tin, but only in a positive direction, so that's 0 and that's plus. So you can easily get your plucks. Resonance is resonance. I tend to reserve 7 for distortion, and chorus or phaser will always be 8. So that is all of them. They'll near enough be the same. Now with these complex ones, again, most of it's the same, but some stuff has to change. So let's go through a few first. That's one of my favourite. kept some simple, and you'll see why when you open them. These two are FM. Virtual right kind of sound. Just make sure I go down an octave. So they're all my bass ones. Let's go through some of the crazy ones. So in most cases, oscillator, or sorry, macro 1 will be the speed, and it will be set to go from a, say, a quarter to a 16th. So that means you could go. And you've got V-sync. I'm not going to remember all of them off the top of my head for every patch, but okay. So in some cases I've set 3 to be your attack and 4 to be your release, just in case you want the sound to trail off after you've hit it a little bit. That works good for bass sometimes. Almost says you put a delay in it. Let's go for another one. So this one's cross modulated. This is an LFO controlling the speed of the wobble, and then an envelope controlling the speed of that LFO. So it sort of creeps up, holds for a minute, and comes back down. And what I've done is given you control over the hold. Recognize all of these straight away. Nice 303. Okay, next one. Should have added that kick to it really. Really easy to mash up. This detuning with distortion diode. Crazy sounds. Not very good. Let's go with this one. This one's from Edm Foundations. second, please. They will all go crazy. Right, so simple ones like this, the reason I've done them is because everything's simple. V-sync, detuning, release, filter envelope, filter resonance, distortion, and again chorus. Sometimes you need the simple ones. FM ones, just classic FM. I've just got an LFO to spin the pitch really fast, and what you're changing there is the amount that I've set, which is a very small amount, but it sounds massive. I thought that might be good for ambience. Pretty much the same. That is a high pass filter on a Reese, and I think the wavetable's moving at the same time. Tried to chuck a few in that just got character to them. Sometimes you want to use lead as bass. Oh, sorry, bass as lead. One of my favourite ones. Good for drum and bass. Okay, now we're on to pads, I believe. I would suggest sustaining these for a while because they morph, they do a lot. So these two, I'll put the second oscillator up a seventh, so when it automatically plays a chord, it's playing 3 notes plus a seventh technically on the second oscillator. So I've called that seventh up, and that seventh under. So the second oscillator is 7 semitones down. Alright, now we've got these polyphonic leads, I think. Yeah. Right, so when you audition them on the second page of the second row, they're going to sound like they're chord tones, but they're not. Try to make them sound like the micro freaks, so even though they're simple, they've got like a nice texture. And obviously having them polyphonic allows you to play chords. Set to one preset, let's go down, preset. And they'll sound even nicer when you put reverb on them. Again, classic ones. Then when you get to the chord stabs. And finally the bottom. More pads. Now that's enough. And then beyond this, all init presets. So there's 64 patches, 64 sounds. Again, they're very tight sounds. Very useful. So much that is. You'll notice I haven't got any percussion sounds in there really, because I don't think you need percussion sounds on the circuit. I think because you can shorten stuff, you can use so much as percussion with a little bit of EQ. It also comes with 9 tunes. So hopefully they're a testament as to how good the pack is. Got everything on here. Right, so that's it from me. Hopefully you'll enjoy this and enjoy the pack. Thanks for your time. I'll see you soon.